What's up, Cave Dwellers? I'm Gabe.
And I'm Brandon.
And we got to thank our sponsor,
RPGHiring.com.
Correct.
Once again, thank our sponsors, RPGHiring.com.
Wonderful people, building people, and changing lives.
Yes, every day. So this week is the third CGC unboxing. Really excited, and I hope you guys love it.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it.
Welcome to part 3 of our massive CGC unboxing. Let there be boxes.
Let there be. Yeah. Look at there. We got 6 more boxes, Brandon. Do you want to start first, or you want me to start?
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead.
You got your little mini stack. Yeah, you got the good one. I see it.
Oh, we see
right
it?
on top. Yep.
Okay. Well, it looks like I got the good one. Looks like it was a Hulk 181. Whatever. Just whatever. Hulk 181.
It's whatever.
7.0, it's missing the NVS. We knew that. But even though it's missing the NVS, the Marvel value stamp, still a 7.0.
I mean,
I'll take it.
I'll take it any day of the week. You know now that it's graded. Still a beautiful book.
Yeah. Looks like I picked another good one.
I picked another good one.
Amazing Spider-Man 129, first appearance of the Punisher.
Punisher. Look at that one. 7.5. That is a nice.
One of my favorite books, one of my favorite covers of that book. I don't like when people redo them. This cover is perfect. You don't need to redo it. It's a great book.
It is definitely. Give me that. I'll take that. I want to look at it. Definitely an iconic cover. You know, this one is just it's a beautiful as it is. I mean, it's a Gil Kane cover and John Romita cover.
Mm-hmm. I think most people that collect comics know about this next book. We talked about X-Men. I told you for years to buy X-Men.
You have told me for years to buy X-Men.
This is one of my favorite X-Men books of all time. Giant size X-Men #1, 7.5.
Yeah. Look at that book.
Amazing book. Looks better than the 7.5. Presents way better.
I was fixing to say I thought it was going to be higher than that, didn't you?
Maybe a little bit. I thought maybe an 8.5. Maybe, but I'm not far off. Still an amazing book. 7.5. Great grade for this book. They definitely come in a premium and a higher grade.
It is definitely a nice book. Really nice book. I mean, a really nice book. You look at that book. It is a really, really nice book. But 7.5, I would definitely take it. All right, what do we got here? Just some other cool covers that we like. All right, so here is just a Bronze Age cover that I like. The Deep #1, 8.5, really cool cover.
That's a Marvel book. What? That's from the movie.
It is from the movie. Yep. Really cool. I like it. This is the first appearance of Blue Beetle. This is Crisis on Infinity Earth #1, I believe.
Yes, a great George Perez, Marv Wolfman. Great team. Great team.
Great team. This is going to be great for us or not, because we have several of these books. But this is Batman 442, the first appearance of Timothy Drake in Robin costume. This is a Marv Wolfman story and a George Perez cover. Just an iconic cover, a 9.2. Beautiful, beautiful cover. We got a few of those. Here's another one of these. I'm a bronze guy. I like unique, funny looking covers. Not worth nothing. to nobody but me. But it's a Herb Temple. Herb Trimpe, and he's also the one that done
Wolverine.
No, did he do Wolverine?
Yeah, he's the one on. He was the artist on Wolverine 1.
Thought he did Transformers or G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. Well,
one of the two. He was on one of them.
he didn't do G.I. Joe.
He wasn't on the cover of G.I. Joe?
I don't think he was. Somebody can correct us, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't have it right in front of me. But this is the first appearance of U.S. Archer. Really cool book. U.S. number 1, or U.S. 1 number 1. Just a Bronze Age. I love Bronze Age. I love number 1s. And anyway, again,
High adventure trucking down the highway.
Hey, that's cool. Here's another one.
America.
I have 9.8s in both of these books, but I thought they were worth getting graded. It looked like it would be a 9.8 to me. I don't know why it's not a 9.8, but again, I'm sure there's some reason why it's not, but it's a 9.4. This is Team America. To me, it's a cool book. I mean, I like motorcycles. I love the red, white, and blue. I just think it's a cool book. Here's another Bronze Age beauty to me. Mark Hazard's Merc number 1, 9.4. Again, just my age that I love when I love the comics, and pretty cool book. Like I said, nothing major. This one is another Bronze Age. This is a Jack Kirby Eternals number 1. I like the movie. I know a lot of people didn't like the movie. Yeah, I know. I take movies as movies, not as comics, as everybody likes it.
I just don't like it as a movie, period.
I know.
I'm detached from the comics on that movie. Like, it's...
Yeah, it was weird anyway, but the movie was pretty good. All right, this is another Bronze Age beauty to me, a Jack Kirby story. This is the first appearance and the origin of Machine Man. It's 2001 Space Odyssey. It's number 8, an 8.5. Just a beautiful book. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of him in the future. Here's a modern book. This book has gone crazy too. Nice House on the Lake, number 1. It's a 9.8.
James Deanian has really been putting out a lot of good books lately. So, yeah, good to have that book because it's probably his most prestigious book.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. Brandon, that is all I got, buddy. So you're gonna have to...
I'm gonna go with another small package here. So this was a single book package.
A single book?
Single book package.
Well, it should be because that's a high-dollar book.
This is a high-dollar book from Aragon Publications. You ever heard of Aragon Publications?
I heard of it because of that book, but...
Weird Tales of the Future number 8. This is the last issue of that series.
Very iconic cover.
Iconic horror book cover.
Where he cuts his own heart out, I believe is what it is. It's really.
I believe that's another expensive horror book.
It is very.
Because a lot of these horror books are going up in price. They have been for years, but they're going crazy.
That's weird. What is that? That's weird. Weird Tales of the Future number 8. Look at here's what's crazy. Look at this cover. For a black book, beautiful, vibrant colors, 1953, during the EC era, I'm talking about when they came out. Is that me? We got 4 books here, I think. We have 4 books here. Let's see what we got. Oh, some more beauties right here, buddy. Adventures into the Weird Worlds number 22, which is a very expensive, iconic book. It's a Bill Everett cover. Look at that book right there. Beautiful cover. And look at the vibrant colors on it. I mean, if you're a Golden Age horror comic fan, man, these were some of the great books.
That's one of the ones you definitely want.
Absolutely. This one here is another really cool one. Ace periodicals. This is beyond number 21. Read what it says there. It's pretty cool.
No, you can never go back to your world. I, Serena, choose you to be my consort forever.
Just a really, really cool book. Like I said, some of these may not be worth nothing to some people, but you know, if you're a Golden Age horror fan, those are really cool books. This one here, definitely to me is an iconic cover. Tales of Horror number 9. It's a 4.0. It's a Jack Sparling cover. Look at that vibrant color in that book. Isn't it beautiful? 4.0. Nice book. All right, and the last one. "15 Mini Stories." This is actually a number 1, but it's Strange Mysteries number 8, 1950s. It is a very nice and pretty expensive book. As you remember, a lot of people don't know this, but they're looking at these, you know, they didn't start them out at number 1. They start them out at different numbers. And this is a number 1. I believe it's a number 1.
They would like change the names, or they would completely go with a different storyline, and so it's technically number 1, but it's not. It's like a weird thing they did back in the day.
Absolutely. That's all I got. The Golden Age horror, though, are some amazing books. I try to pick them up no matter what it is, whether it's you know, if I see them at a flea market or I'm gonna buy them. You know, one book.
One
what
book.
Do we got?
One book.
What
In
we
that
got?
whole box.
It's the last one.
No,
we got one more. I didn't even know it.
How about Hulk 180, which some would say is the first appearance of Hulk.
Yeah. No, Wolverine.
Well, I'm sorry, Wolverine. Sorry.
4.5. 4.5.
On 180. This book went crazy over COVID because people kept arguing that it was the first appearance of Wolverine, and so the price just went up because people were like, "Yeah, I believe that." And if you look at the interiors online, you kind of see the point.
Well, sure, it is first appearance of
But
Wolverine, but
181, the cover is really nice, so everybody went towards that, I guess.
well, you know what they say about the first appearance of Spawn too, right?
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of books that we know are first appearance, but they don't get credited for first appearance.
No. Because the market decides.
That's right. Because the market decides. All right, looks like we got 3 books here. Let's see what we got. I always open them up. Let's do this. Let's turn them over. All right, this one is Nightmare on Elm Street, number 1. I think this is the first appearance of Freddy Krueger. 9.6. There you go.
9.6. I love that cover. I don't know who did it, but it's really an amazing cover.
Because it is a Miles Davis cover.
Miles TV.
TVES.
Don't even know who it is. But it's an amazing cover. He did that amazing cover. He killed it.
He did justice on that. And we only have 2 books. I thought we had 3. This one is a Daredevil number 180, 184. It's a thought it was something else, but it's a Frank Miller story. Anyway, it's a Punisher appearance. I thought that was something else. I don't know.
It's just an iconic cover.
Yeah.
But it's in the Frank Miller run. Yes, Frank Miller story.
It is.
Frank Miller and Klaus Janson cover and art. Just an iconic cover because it's Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. But really awesome book. Yellow covers are hard.
Hard.
Black and yellow. Black and yellow covers are super hard.
Yep. Definitely shows any kind of little dings,
Oh, yeah.
scratches, color breaks, everything.
That is it for the massive CGC unboxing at this point. This has been part 3. Our total for part 3 is this.
I know for a fact we have over 100 more books coming that have not made it.
Right.
Do
And
you know how I know that?
because you did it.
We had a signing with Tone Rodriguez, and none of those books are here.
Right. But I'm sure people are wondering, what is your grand total for all these books? Well,
I don't know, but you know.
I know.
What is it, Brandon? Ta-da!
So that's a lot of books. That's a lot of money.
A lot of them's going in our back stock.
A lot of them's going to the back stock room.
I mean, we're getting it ready. I mean, we've got, I don't know how many boxes.
Look, I don't know how many of those horror books are going to make it to the back stock room.
Right. Yeah, because I'm probably going to suck some of them up, I'm sure. And probably you will too.
I might have to buy some too.
Yeah, we're probably going to suck some of those up. So we don't know how many of those are going in there, but
There's going to be some in there. Don't worry, guys.
yeah. I mean, you think about the giant size X-Men. We have a really nice copy.
Yeah.
I have a 9.4, I think is what it
Yeah.
is, or something like that. But so that one's definitely going to the back stock. Are going online, going on sale. We're going to be. Our new website is coming out. Pretty excited about it.
It's coming along. We'll do a whole video on that when it gets to that point. We're working hard every day on it. But we'll go with that on a video, a standalone video. You'll like it.
It might be out before this video hits.
We'll see.
A lot of good stuff happening here at the cave, no doubt.
It is. And I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. We'll hand it back over to the guys. Hope you enjoyed that CGC unboxing. I know I did.
Yeah.
Well, I know what the next part is the giveaway. This week we're giving away Jay Hammond.
That's awesome. John Hammond. Wait, Necromancer? Jurassic Park Necromancer? That's awesome.
Run it. All right, congratulations to the winners of Jay Hammond. And last place, you get a loot box. If you would like to win any of these cards and a loot box, you need to make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the link in the description for that landing page and fill out all your information so we can get those cards out to you ASAP. For this week, we have a new Meet the Artist with Todd Purnell. Welcome to another segment of Meet the Artist. This week, we have Todd Purnell. Welcome, Todd.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Todd, it's your first time on the series, and we're stoked to have you. I guess the first question is, why did you choose what you chose to do?
I kind of went with stuff that characters I grew up with. So, like the Thundercats, He-Man. I wanted to go a bit nostalgic with it. Some of them are just random, movies and shows that I enjoy. But yeah, the main sort of drive behind it was just stuff that I grew up with and stuff that I enjoyed. I think the Raphael card was probably the first one I did, and like Turtles was a huge part of my childhood. The cartoons, the comics, obviously the action figures, and I remember specifically with the live action film was one of the first sort of films that really got me into drawing. There's a scene where April is sketching out the turtles, and it always made me want to just pick up a pencil and do it myself. So yeah, that was kind of the start behind it, really.
Yeah, it's definitely a good mix of cards. And the next question is, what were your tools of the trade, and what was your process?
I always use the same with sketch cards. I've been doing it for 5 or 6 years now, and I sort of start off with a basic sketch with Prismacolor pencils, and then I'll ink it with the Micron pens, and then Copic markers for the coloring. A lot of the time I'll use pencils then just to sort of go over the highlights. I have a pretty sort of like strict process with every card. I always sketch it out, always line it, always color it. Then I'll go back and sometimes I'll sort of go over the lines again just to sort of make it look a little bit sharper. But yeah, it's a pretty standard process for every card, really.
And how long did each card take?
I generally spend between 2.5 to 3 hours per card. It kind of depends on the character, really. Like sometimes, if it's like the skeletal one probably took me about 2 hours. Where the Raphael, the Chitara, like they took closer to 3 hours, and generally it'll take me 3 hours. And I know my style is quite sort of like simplistic looking, but the building up the sort of the sketch and then the ink and then the layers, it's time consuming.
And Todd, do you have any ongoing or upcoming projects that you would like to talk about?
Yes, I've got a set with a sketch card set with Dino Damage Studios, which I'm just about wrapping up. So that I can't really say too much about it because it's not being released yet. But yeah, that's going to be out in the next few weeks. I've also got a set of Marvel cards to do with Upper Deck, which is always exciting. I haven't done a Marvel set it's probably been about a year, so I'm quite excited to get back into that. And I just heard back today from Topps that I've got my first set with them. So that's exciting. Looking forward to doing that.
Yeah, and we'll definitely be looking out for those. And Todd, are you currently taking any commissions? And say someone wants to contact you about the commission or just wants to see what you're up to, how can they find you?
Instagram is probably the best way to get in touch with me. That's the thing that I tend to go on the most. I've also got a Facebook page, but yeah, Instagram is the one you're most likely to get a response off. And I'm almost always open for commissions. Obviously, there's a bit of a wait, especially when I'm doing the card sets. But I never really like turning down fun stuff. So I'll generally always do it. It's just there can be a bit of a waiting time on it.
All right, Todd, we're looking forward to the cards and giving them away. And thanks for coming on doing the interview.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, bye. I hope you enjoyed that interview with Todd Purnell. I know you have some amazing cards that I know people are really going to win.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's straight bussin'. Anyways, Hope you enjoyed this episode. I want to thank our sponsors one more time, RPGhiring.com. Anything else for us, Gabe?
Bye.